While the world of automotive luxury is immersed in an era of change, Alpina is preparing for the high-profile return of its flagship sedan, the B7. When the model was phased out in 2022, it seemed that the era of the big Alpina had come to an end. However, fate had it differently. After BMW completely took over the iconic brand, Alpina's horizons opened up. What's in store for Alpina after the Munich giant's takeover? What surprises does the new B7 have in store? Let's break it all down. But before we get started, subscribe, like, and click the bell so you don't miss out on the latest car news. You're on the FlashFacts channel, and we're continuing. Now under the wing of the Munich giant, the company enters a new era. And the forthcoming B7 will be not just a top version of the 7 Series, but a real symbol of the rebirth of the brand. Moreover, BMW intends to turn Alpina into an ultra-luxury sub-brand, comparable to Mercedes Maybach and Audi Horch. If Alpina cars were previously perceived as niche versions of BMW, they are now expected to move into the premium league. The return of the B7 is embedded in BMW's long-term strategy. As part of a lifecycle update of the current 7th Series generation, a restyled version of the Bavarian flagship will debut in July 2026. And a year later, in July 2027, the world will see the updated B7. But it won't just be another Alpina. Rumor has it that the brand's engineers are preparing a true manifesto of power and exclusivity. If the previous B7 had 608 horsepower and 800 Newton-meters of torque, the new version will go to a higher level. BMW insiders claim that its engine will be able to develop 620 horsepower and 850 Newton-meters, making it the most powerful petrol-powered 7 in history. Moreover, the novelty will leave behind even the iconic BMW M7i with its legendary V12, which in itself sounds like a challenge to tradition. At the heart of the B7 will be an upgraded 4.4-liter V8 S68, which has already proved itself in the top models of BMW. The engine will be equipped with a 48-volt mild hybrid system, which will not only add dynamics, but also improve fuel efficiency in the spirit of modern trends. But that's not all. The Alpina B7 will no longer be the only model in the range. As part of its new strategy, BMW plans to introduce a whole Alpina family based on the 7 Series. The Alpina lineup now includes 3 variants. The top-of-the-range B7 with a powerful V8, the intermediate Alpina 760 with the same engine but in a quieter setting, and the affordable Alpina 740 with an inline 6-cylinder engine. So Alpina will no longer be just a limited BMW offshoot, but a full-fledged family of cars, united by a philosophy of supreme comfort, exclusivity, and individuality. Unlike the regular 7 Series, G70, the new Alpina models will have their own factory code, G72, which emphasizes their uniqueness and independence, even within the BMW group. These are not just refined 7s, but a special lineup created in Buchloe, while maintaining Alpina's traditional values. Alpina's return to the flagship sedan segment is part of BMW's large-scale strategy to strengthen its position in the ultra-premium segment. In the coming years, we can expect not only the B7, but also new luxury models based on top BMWs. Experts believe that the bet will be made exactly on flagships, where personalization, power, and exclusivity play a key role. Therefore, the appearance, for example, of a new Alpina B3 looks unlikely. BMW is focusing on the premium, which means that the Alpina becomes even more rare, desirable, and exclusive.